Good morning and a very warm welcome to Comet 2025, the annual association of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce. Let us begin the program with Tamil Thai Varthu. I request Ms. Kritika and Ms. Jayati to render the same.
நீராரும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமணந்த கிழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் பதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிது தெக்கணமும் மதிசிறந்த திராவிடனர் திருநாளும் தக்க சிறு பிரிநுதலும் தரித்தனும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திரும்பி அந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thank you, Kritika and Jayati. Now, a floral welcome to the dignitaries on the dais. Now I request Dr. K. Geeta, Associate Professor and Head, Postgraduate Department of Commerce, to welcome the gathering.
Respected Chairman, Thiru V.M. Muralidharan, Guest of Honor, Ms. G. Jalaja, Principal, Dr. Uma Gauri, Vice Principals, Ms. Beulah Jabakumari Suganti, and Dr. M. Jayanti. Most respected Dr. M. Tavamani, former Principal and Secretary, Ethraj College for Women, Dr. Jyoti Kumaravel, former Principal and Secretary, Ethraj College for Women, distinguished invitees, teachers, and dear students. Good morning to one and all present here. With reverence, I invoke the blessings of the Almighty and our esteemed founder, Shri V.L. Ethraj, as we begin this significant day. On behalf of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, Ethraj College for Women, I welcome you all to our department annual fest, Comet 2025. The Department of Commerce had its humble beginning in 1975 under the able headship of Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad, a dynamic leader with an unyielding spirit. Today, at 50, when we are celebrating the Golden Jubilee, we stand with humility, reflecting on an unmatched legacy of academic excellence and commitment, while looking ahead with a renewed purpose and personality to shaping the future of young women graduates. I wholeheartedly welcome our most respected chairman, Thiru V.M. Muralidharan, a true visionary leader. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence. I also take this opportunity to express my gratitude for your invaluable guidance and constant support to the department. Today, we have amidst us a special person, Ms. G. Jalaja. Ms. G. Jalaja did her BCom at Ethraj College, Chennai, and was a part of the first batch of BCom 1975-1978 batch. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome not just a proud alumna from our first batch, but also the first rank holder in the University of Madras in 1978. Hearty welcome to you, ma'am. I also welcome Dr. S. Uma Gauri, our Principal and Secretary, the Vice Principals, Ms. Beulah Jabakumari Suganti, and Dr. M. Jayanti. I extend a warm welcome to two dynamic leaders who have significantly contributed to the growth of this institution and our department. Dr. M. Tavamani, former principal and secretary at Raj College for Women, former head and associate professor, Department of Corporate Secretaryship. Dr. Tavamani joined the Department of Commerce in 1976 and was head in charge of the department from 1983 to 1987. Later, in 1987, she was elevated as the head of the Department of Corporate Secretaryship at Ethraj College for Women. We welcome you, ma'am. Dr. Jyoti Kumaravel, former principal and secretary at Raj College for Women, former head and associate professor, Department of Commerce, was the longest serving head of our department. Her contributions to the growth of the department is invaluable. We welcome you, ma'am, to Comet 2025. I extend a hearty welcome to Dr. S. Bhuvaneshwari. She's here, former principal in charge, associate professor and head. Dr. D.B. Usharani, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Economics, former Principal in Charge. Dr. T. Usha Priya, Associate Professor, Department of Bank Management, former Vice Principal, Self-Supporting. Dr. V.K. Maragadavalli, Assistant Professor, Department of Corporate Secretaryship, former Vice Principal, Self-Supporting. Dr. R.K. Maya, Controller of Examinations. Warm words of welcome to our most beloved alumna, Dr. V. Shanti, Dr. Avvai Kodai, Dr. V. Jayanti, and Ms. Janani Rangan. I also welcome Kalpana ma'am and all our distinguished invitees present here today. A warm welcome to all my dear teachers whose presence make this occasion very special. Hearty welcome to the deans, directors, heads of various departments, representatives from the press and media, and all my colleagues for being with us on this grand day. I extend a warm welcome to the students from other city colleges who are here to participate in Comet 2025. Loving welcome to all our dear students. Once again, I extend my warmest welcome to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm words of welcome. I now invite Ms. Prajita KP, Joint Association Secretary, Department of Commerce, to present the association report.
Esteemed Chief Guest, revered Chairman, respected Principal, Vice Principals, esteemed faculty members, past and present, distinguished guests, and my dear friends. It is with great pride and honor that I stand before you on this memorable occasion of Comet and the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, Ethraj College for Women. This year's Comet, themed Elysium, the Golden Verge, reflects our rich heritage while also inspiring us to envision a future full of promise. Over the years, Comet has grown into a vibrant platform for students to explore, innovate, and express their talents. True to this spirit, we conducted several interclass competitions such as Verbatustle, Whiz Whiz, Stroke It, Pitch Zap, and Skintastic on September 1st, 2025, and intercollegiate events such as Argue Arena, Auction Ace, Sync or Sell, and Pressure Pitch on. We also take immense pride in hosting further intercollegiate events like Brain Brew and Brand Bank, along with submission events such as Flashpoint and Real Rush today. Few other interclass competitions like Quizilla and Mind Drill are scheduled for tomorrow as well. On behalf of the Comet team, I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to our respected faculty for their guidance and unwavering support, and to all participants for their enthusiasm in making this celebration truly meaningful. As we step onto this golden verge, let us together uphold the values of our legacy while courageously shaping new pathways for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Prajita. Now I request Ms. Lavanya Essen, Editor, Department of Commerce, to present the editorial report.
excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. Aristotle. Respected dignitaries, teachers, and my dear friends, on this historic occasion of the Golden Jubilee celebration of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, it gives me great pleasure to present before you the 43rd edition of the Comet magazine, a proud tradition of our department that has spanned over past decades. What began under the visionary leadership of our founding head, Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad, has today become a hallmark of student expression, critical thinking, and creativity. For this Golden Jubilee edition, we received 75 articles from our students, of which the 52 best entries have been selected. This year's magazine also features quizzes, poems, crossword puzzles, and caricature relevant to this year's theme, Elysium, the Golden World. Each contribution is a reflection of the curiosity, originality, and intellectual vigor that our department continues to nurture. On behalf of the editorial team, I express our deepest gratitude to all the faculty for their guidance and to the students whose passion and creativity have brought this edition to life. This magazine is not just a compilation of writings, but a celebration of ideas, voices, and vision that carry forward our legacy. May this edition inspire us all to think deeply, write boldly, and keep the flame of knowledge burning bright. Thank you.
Thank you, Lavanya. The Department of Commerce demonstrates its commitment to society through its Campus Social Responsibility Club, Illume. To highlight the activities of the year 2024-25, I invite Ms. Joshrita S., President of Illume.
Good morning to one and all present here. It gives me immense pressure to share the initiatives of ILUM, the Campus Social Responsibility Club of the Department of Commerce. For the academic year 2024-2025, the club honored frontline workers on World Humanity Day. A path safety project was conducted in collaboration with Blue Cross of India, distributing reflective collars for stray dogs. On Independence Day, our students spread the essence of patriotism at Guntur Subaya Government School. We celebrated Women's Equality Day, where students were addressed on gender equality and protective laws by Ms. Shirley Grace Nirmala. We interacted with traditional handloom weavers. The CSR team also visited Kalaiselvi Karunya Social Welfare Society on National Grandparents' Day. Through the Tata Outpress project, we honored the legacy of Sri Ratan Tata. Other projects include donation of groceries, supply of refurbished clothes, stamp of appreciation with post office staff, Diwali celebration with children in juvenile centers, supply of uniforms and stationery to school children, chess awareness workshop for government school children, and Pongal celebration with community school children. Each of these initiatives reflects our commitment to building a more compassionate, inclusive, and socially responsible society. Thank you.
Thank you, Joshrita. The theme of this year's Comet is Elysium, the Golden Verge. The beautifully conceptualized logo, inspired by this theme, was designed by Ms. Saranya from first year BCom. I now invite Ms. Sandhya to share the essence behind Elysium.
Good morning to one and all present here. On this occasion of Golden Jubilee celebrations and Comet 2025, it is with immense pride that I present the significance of our logo. This year's logo embodies the spirit of Elysium, the Golden Verge. The eagle and the lion intertwined in a harmonious composition symbolize strength, courage, and freedom, while also reflecting balance and unity. The Golden Loop of 50 proudly marks the department's Golden Jubilee, a milestone that stands at the verge of a luminous future. The stalk of paddy, signifying growth, prosperity, and abundance, completes the emblem, reminding us that this celebration is not just of a glorious past, but also of a promise of greater horizons ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandhya. May I now request our esteemed chairman, Thiru V. M. Muralidharan, to deliver the special address.
A very good morning to all of you. First of all, it's a milestone moment, which certainly, without any argument, has been a glorious past. And I think that requires a special applause to all the teachers who are here and all the alumni. We have one representative here, but I think it is actually something which we should all be proud of. So I'm very happy that we are celebrating this Golden Jubilee this day. And in that context, sometimes we are fortunate to be in milestone moments. Many times I have felt that when somebody hits a 50 or 100, I used to wonder, what is that? That one run makes a difference. Why not 49 cannot be celebrated? Without the 49, you don't reach the 50. But then I think both Dr. Gayatri and Dr. Geeta Krishnan are very, very fortunate to be in this milestone moment. And so congratulations to you. You are like the relay runners. You are carrying the baton and you're carrying a proud baton in the 50th year. Congratulations to both of you. But then, like in relay, every lap counts, every moment counts. And I think proudly, as we see, Dr. Nirmala Prasad, she started it all in 1975. And always, when we start, we don't know how it will pan out. But I think it was a great foundation. And I think in between her stint, Dr. Taumani was also leading the department. And then for all of 20 years, Dr. Jyoti Kumaravil has had a marathon in this run. So, and then I can see a complete list of people who headed the department, from Dr. Geeta Shankar, Dr. Sujata, Dr. Purnima, Dr. Saranya. I think we're missing Dr. Panjabi Mala. But I'll tell you, the point is, like, it's not about starting off something, but every relay runner has to sustain it at the same speed, increase the speed, and reach where we are. In that context, I should say we've had fantastic heads and fantastic faculty members. No head can do without the faculty and the entire teams that have slogged along with the heads. I think it's fantastic that we have reached. We are not reached. She aptly said that that logo symbolizes a great potential for the future. It's a lovely logo. Congratulations for creating that logo. And the association report was read by Prajita, the editorial by Lavanya. And I was very impressed with the CSR report. Josita was reading that. I'll tell you what is very important is how responsible we are. I think we can study, all of you can study the subjects, but how responsible we are with respect to society is a very important factor, which actually polishes our character. It makes us understand the pains of what is going on in our surroundings and be what you call responsible and trying to help those causes. Because I always say in a stadium, if something is happening fantastically, it could be a dance performance, it could be a sport like cricket, or it could be anything. Imagine if you want to be happy, will you be alone in saying fantastic? The whole auditorium will roar. That is when you feel the thing. In society, all people should be happy. Then only you can be happy. That is something we should all keep in mind. Many times people feel, I can be happy. No. If the entire stadium is happy, that is when you also enjoy the sport or enjoy the dance performance or enjoy that movie. It's not like alone sitting and laughing. It's not going to make any difference. So in that context, the list of things that we have been doing as a corporate social responsibility is fantastic. I'm so proud seeing that. That is what makes our students more holistic and builds their character. Congratulations to you on that as well. and Ms. Sushma Catherine, who's going to deliver the expression of gratitude at the end of the session. And in fact, it is very nice that we got a person from the first batch, Ms. Jalaja. Thank you for being here. It actually means, I mean, it's a matter of knowing the past. And again, one aspect is she's been a gold medalist of that batch. So we can't have a better representative of the very foundation of this particular department. So fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us here today. And of course, again, as a sample, two of the people who have headed the department and who have also gone on to become the principal, both of them are here. Thank you very much for being here today, ma'am. Both of you, I think, have done that. So overall, I feel that we are all set for, as they say, after a 50, in cricket, they say, take fresh guard. You should not get out. You have to go on to the 100 with much more, what you call, responsibility. And that responsibility is for all of us. It could be management. It could be the heads, the faculty. And I'll tell you where the responsibility comes to you. I'll tell you at the end of it all, we are very popular. And again, I'm telling you, this is the root of all other commerce departments in the college as well. BCom is a core group from which everybody is branched out, and today all the commerce courses are doing fantastically well. And all that's doing well, the reputation is built by the alumni, the people who have gone on to be successful in society. That is when, why did you join Editorial College? Because you felt that you were confident that people who have done commerce in this institution have gone on to do very well. So the responsibility lies with you as well. Do well. Don't be, I mean, you are all fantastic. Your potential is all fantastic. So do well so that when you go on to your career path after the institution, when you finish your degrees, I'm sure that you will reach astounding levels. And my best wishes to all of you. And I once again congratulate the department on this milestone moment. May God bless. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your constant encouragement in all our endeavors. Sometimes the best way to tell a story is not through words, but through images, melody, and memories. Now, let us take you through a visual odyssey of Comet over time. May I request our respected principal, Dr. S. Uma Gauri, to release this year's department magazine and hand over the first copy to our esteemed chairman. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. In the dynamic world of commerce, connections are key. Today marks an exciting step forward in this direction. The Department of Commerce is proud to launch its very first alumni directory. I now request Ms. Sushma Catherine, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to take over.
Good morning. Alumni Directory, a cherished dream of a founding head, Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad, a visionary initiative to keep the alumni of our department closely connected with their alma mater. It's a bridge that unites hearts, rekindles memories, and reaffirms the enduring bond. This directory celebrates a legacy that transcends time and distance. To grace this special moment, we are honored to have with us an esteemed alumna from the very first batch of Commerce, 1975 to 78. It is a proud moment for us to have Madam, who secured the first rank in the University of Madras in 1978. Madam Jalaja is an associate member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and a fellow member of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. She was with EID Pari India Limited, Chennai, associated with the Murugappa Group, one of India's leading business conglomerates in India for 35 years. She has a rich experience in the areas of accounts, treasury, MIS, legal and secretarial, M&A activities involving mergers, demergers, acquisition of companies in India and overseas, and joint ventures. She retired as Senior Vice President and Company Secretary of EID Pari India Limited. With profound gratitude and respect, I invite Madam Jalaja to kindly launch the alumni directory and share a few words with us.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, my beloved teachers, Tamuni ma'am and Jyoti ma'am, faculty of the college, the organizing committee, and dear friends, a very good morning to all of you. I'm indeed privileged to be here as part of the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the Commerce Department. I thank the organizing committee for inviting me to. Looking 50 years sweet memories. In 1975, the Commerce Department was a one-woman army, Ma'am Nirmala Prasad. What she told us on the very first day is still fresh in my memory. She said the responsibility is on us, the first batch of BCom students, to do the institution Ethridge College proud, because this is the foundation from where the department is going to travel. And I'm proud to say all of us, as part of the first batch, did meet her commitments. She was joined later in the following year by Thamini ma'am and Mary Thomas ma'am, and then later on by Jyoti ma'am. So it was a very slender 4-member strong team. I remember the day, the dedication and sincerity with which the entire team of commerce worked, and then the motivation they gave us, that made us perform very well. In 1978, when the mark sheets after the final exams were handed over, Nirmala ma'am said, Jalaja, I think you must have got the first rank in the university and broken the long-term record held by Vivekananda College. I hope this comes true. And after the rank list was released, it indeed was true. And she was so elated. I would say the team of the Commerce Department staff were more overwhelmed and happier than me. Because she always used to say, Ennamma nee குதிக்க வேண்டாமா நீ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரேங்க் வாங்கியிருக்க நீ ஹாப்பியா ஓ அப்படியா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரேங்க் வாங்கியிருக்கேன்னு சொல்றியே how is it possible? In fact, I remember still it's such an emotional moment. All 4 of them came home to personally wish me well. And then she said, I want to taste the traditional Tirunelveli Ayyar Saapadu from your grandmother. And then even today, just few moments earlier, Jyoti ma'am was saying, I remember the tasteful food we had in your house. So that is still very close to my heart. Another thing I would say is, several years after my passing out of the college, there were many students from our college who used to come for industrial training to EID Pari. And then they'll say, ma'am, your name is very familiar. Your Nirmala ma'am has spoken so much about you. I believe you used to study so well and all. It is such a great feeling. And many of my colleagues said, oh, we never knew you had such an academic record. I get to know only through the students, current students. So that was the, what would I say, the closeness with which all our lecturers worked with us. And in 2000, on the Silver Jubilee celebrations, ma'am, on her own, she took the initiative and organized an informal get-together. She got hold of as many students in the first batch possible and then hosted a dinner. But unfortunately, I couldn't participate. I was abroad. But I'm very happy that I'm part of the Golden Jubilee celebration today. But only thing is, I miss Nirmala ma'am. We've been in touch. Even I attended, I was fortunate to attend her marriage, her daughter's marriage, her retirement, so many functions, and she never used to miss on any small functions. She'll call up, and she was the one who was having information about many of my classmates than we actually had. She would tell us, so and so is here, she's in this place, she's working here, she's got so many children, her mother-in-law is there, she's sick and all. I don't know where she found the time besides all her very busy schedule. And the reputation of the Commerce Department, as I would say, she had requested the amount of efforts and hard work and sincerity and dedication she demonstrated, and along with her team, it would have been we thought it is our duty not to let her down. And I think we met her expectations. And of course, the department continued to produce rank holders, and I think it's now a matter of habit to study in Nethraj College and then do very well. But I would like to share the foundation which we had here helped many of us progress in either our career or professional life or whatever. The basic, besides the accounting or finance, whatever we learned, the way to care, and then the detailing, the hard work, what efforts need to be put in for success, all this were taught to us by our teachers here. And I'm very happy to be launching this alumni directory. I think it's a brilliant idea to have an alumni directory at such a important milestone of the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the Commerce Department. I wish you many more laurels, and I'm sure maybe 75th year, 100th year, some people, some students here would be coming and doing the honors of releasing the 75th and 100th also, I'm sure. Because as Prabhakar said, baton gets passed on, and then the journey continues. There is no end to the journey. It's only the passengers who change in the travel. So I'm very happy. I once again thank all of you to have invited me and then honoring me to launch the alumni director. Thank you so much. As a token of my gratitude, I would like to pay a very humble contribution of 1 lakh to the college. And I have privilege in handing it over to Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind gesture and doing this in front of your teachers, Dr. Tavamani, Dr. Jyoti, ma'am, and all the other heads of our department, Dr. Purnima, ma'am, Dr. Geeta, ma'am, Sharanya, Sujata, ma'am. It's a great honor to all of us, ma'am. Thank you so much. We shall resume the program in another 10 minutes' time.
Students, kindly maintain silence. Students, kindly maintain silence. Students kindly maintain silence. The chief guest has arrived. Students kindly maintain silence. The chief guest has arrived.
Today, we stand at the proud threshold of history, celebrating 50 glorious years of a department that has shaped minds, inspired leaders, and left an indelible mark on young graduates. With gratitude to God Almighty and to our revered founder, Thiru V.L. Ethiraj, we celebrate this proud milestone today. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my proud privilege to welcome you all to the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, Ethiraj College for Women. Through 5 illustrious decades, this department has remained an epicenter of excellence, sculpting brilliant intellects, fostering extraordinary talent, and advancing the frontiers of academia, industry, and society. Let us begin the program with Tamil Thai Vazhathu by Kritika and Jayati.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்த கிழொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிது தெக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறைநுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திரும்பியந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thank you, Kritika and Jayati, for that divine rendition. A cordial welcome to the dignitaries. May I now request Dr. A.S. Gayatri, Associate Professor and Head, Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, to extend a hearty welcome to our distinguished guests.
Good morning. Respected Chief Guest, Dr. T.R.B. Raja, Honorable Minister for Industries, Investment Promotions and Commerce, esteemed Chairman Thiru V.M. Muralidharan, dignitaries on and off the dais, revered faculty, cherished alumni, distinguished invitees, and my dear students, a very warm and happy morning to one and all. At the outset, I invoke the blessings of God Almighty and our revered founder, Shri V.L. Ethiraj, on this momentous occasion. It is a moment of immense pride and joy to extend a heartfelt welcome on behalf of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, Ethraj College for Women, as we gather for the Golden Jubilee celebrations of our department. For 50 glorious years, our department has stood as a beacon of academic excellence, nurturing intellect, inspiring visionaries, and shaping leaders. Today, as we celebrate this golden milestone, we also reaffirm our commitment to a future of greater promise and progress. We are deeply honored to have as our chief guest, through TRB Raja, Honorable Minister for Industries, Investment Promotions and Commerce, whose vision and leadership drive transformative growth. Sir, we are very privileged by your very presence. With equal reverence, I extend a warm welcome to our chairman, Thiru V. M. Muralidharan, whose leadership has been instrumental in the growth of this institution. The continuous guidance, constant encouragement, and unstinting support extended by Sir has encouraged the department to aim greater heights. I welcome our Principal and Secretary, Dr. Suma Gauri, who has been a support in all our endeavors. Cordial welcome to our Vice Principal, Ms. Beulah Jabakumari Suganti, and Vice Principal self-supporting Dr. M. Jayanti. It is also my honor to welcome our Dr. M. Tavamani, former Principal and Secretary, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Corporate Secretaryship, and Dr. Jyoti Kumaravel, former Principal and Secretary, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Commerce, who have steered this institution with wisdom and grace. I also welcome Ms. G. Jalaja, alumna of the first batch of Commerce 1975 to 78, a living testimony to our department's proud legacy. I also extend a hearty welcome to all our distinguished invitees and a warm welcome to the press and media. Heartfelt welcome to distinguished alumni, colleagues, and our dear students whose presence makes this day truly memorable. May this Golden Jubilee be both a celebration of the past and a beacon of inspiration for the future. Once again, I extend my warmest welcome to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm words of welcome. May I now request our esteemed chairman, Thiru V. M. Muralidharan, to deliver the presidential address.
A very good morning to all of you. I'm indeed delighted to welcome dear friend and Honorable Minister Dr. TRB Raja, Minister for Industries, more importantly, investment promotions, which is doing fantastically well, and aptly for today, and commerce. So I think we can't have a better package than that on a milestone moment for all of us. So my sincere thanks to you for having accepted our invitation and being here today. In fact, this department, what he's right now running, was always a little less visible to the common man. But today, I think the common man is actually looking up to you, because he seems to be now not talking about just investments, he's talking about getting jobs to the state. And I think that's what we are all actually, as common man, we are interested in. And a lot of efforts have gone in that front, with so much of investment from abroad coming in. And I'm sure that I'm congratulating him for whatever has been happening. And my best wishes to you for taking it further in the same speed and even with a greater, trajectory. Now, the stellar work that has been going on has brought big investments, and with a passionate drive and his role, he has been pivotal in Tamil Nadu, recently achieving the highest growth rate of 11%, which is fantastic. And of course, recently I did understand that the volume of investments that's come in and creating more than 10,000-12,000 jobs to the state. I'm wishing him very well on that front. And so thank you very much again for being here with us today. And Ethraj has been a leader and a pioneer in commerce. This stream has been a pioneer of sorts. While its 50 years still looks young, I think since the time we started, we have not looked back at all. Today, I can with lot of pride say that when outside in the society, when you say commerce, Ethraj, I think you're looked up with a certain amount of respect which I'm sure the students will find it. The alumni have been doing fantastically well. We have one amongst them, Ms. Jalaja, from the 75 to 78 batch, the very first batch, and a gold medalist at that. So fantastic. And I think that legacy is still continuing. So fantastic job by the Commerce Department. And right now, we have some of the leaders here who have donned the heads of department roles. Almost everybody except Dr. Nirmala Prasad, whom we have lost from the world, but then except Dr. Punjab Vimala Devadas, everybody is here. And I'm sure that this is a moment where it shows the type of bondage that all of you have here. And we definitely, with folded hands, I thank all of you for having contributed, like in a relay race, right through the last 50 years and making this department what it is today. And it's not out of place for me to thank all the stakeholders. The stakeholders are not just the faculty, not just the management. It is the students, not just the students, especially the alumni who have gone out of this college and have kept the flag flying high. And that is what is making this department really of great repute. So thanks to them, and thanks to the parents as well, who have actually had the confidence to put their wards here. So all of them have contributed in that context. And in that context, I would say two of them have really spent a lot of time in the department. Of course, Dr. Nirmala Prasad spent almost about 17, 18 years, and Dr. Jyoti Kumaravel has headed it for 20 years. I think between them, they've almost handled half of the time that the department has been functioning, and all the others are also there. And of course, with the minister here, I would like to, I did have a small chat. In NIRF ranking, in 2023, we were 95th in the national level, 94th. In 2024, we moved from 94 to 79, and this year from 79 to 64. 30 places in 2 years. For that, I would like to congratulate all the faculty members and everybody who's contributed to it, including the alumni, including the society which has seen us in good light. In fact, in perception, we are rated so high. And in teaching and learning, again, we are very high. Those two parameters, which are critical for success, we have been very high. And graduation outcomes, again, I think these are all things which are picked from third-party sources and is measured. It's not that we give data for all these things. Many are third-party sources, which NIRF takes it and ranks us. And that we are ranked so well is something which we should all be proud of. And I want to congratulate everybody on this. And at this point in time, the only thing which I want to tell students is that 15 years ago, globe looked like a village, a single village where internet connected all of us, and we said from Chennai to California we can get connected. All that was happening. But about a few years back, when COVID hit us, I think we could not even say Chennai to the world. We had to say from my home to the world, sometimes my room to the next room. It was actually speaking, we were all isolated. But what we learned is that this instrument alone can connect you to the whole world. Virtually, we all became dots. So, in my opinion, today, globe is a dot with a lot of tools in our hands. And lot of tools are coming up. And all of you, while you're studying your commerce subjects, that's going to be the same across the country, across everywhere. The syllabus is plus minus 5% will be the same. So all of the knowledge that you gain in all your subjects will be almost the same. 65 to 85%, depending on the academic marks that you get. But what will make the difference is your other skills that you have. I would not want you to call skills, they are traits, which is a very, very important for being successful. In that context, what I would say is 3 things which come to my mind. One is continuous learning. When I'm saying continuous learning, it's not about the subject alone. It's about something when you go out also, you keep learning I mean, today we'll call it AI, tomorrow we'll call it something else. In fact, in my honest opinion, being from the industry, sometimes I feel it's a joke that we keep on generating jargons while almost every time there is a new tool coming up. 40 years, 50 years ago, there was this Excel sheet, which was the first artificial intelligence through digital. An Excel sheet meant that, okay, people, a chartered accountant was doing so much of work over 2, 3, 4 weeks. And this Excel sheet, you put 20 fields and you generate, you pivot it and you generate your answers. I used to wonder what will happen to all these chartered accountants. Nothing happened. They started learning Excel sheets and doing much better and more efficiently and more accurately. And then what happened? Sometime later, the ERPs came. And then much later, something else came. Incidentally, AI, we may not know, has been there for about 25 years since the day it was born. But we were using it in different forms. And suddenly 3, 4 years back, we started saying AI is coming. Nothing else. All tools, new tool. Then before we can even think about it, we said generative AI is coming. Before we can assimilate that, somebody says that agentic AI is coming. I mean, jargons will keep coming. But all of you are so capable. You will be learning all the time. It's a continuous learning. If you look at any walk of life, if a Vishwanathan Anand stood ground for about 25, 30 years in chess, it is because all the time he was learning something new and he was able to sustain himself and be on top. If you look at Tendulkar spent 25 years in cricket, it is because he was one person against all others, learning every time. The day he played first and the day he played last in the 25th year was so different. The game was so different. But people who are continuous learners will always be successful. So in that context, I believe that that is very important. So get yourself enabled. All these tools are only enablers. The core subjects will remain the same. The enablers is what is going to make us successful. Keep doing that. And that will keep you successful. And more than anything else, I do not know whether to call it no fear or whatever, but all the talent that you develop, whether in sports or whether in art, somebody who comes on stage who is a very good singer should be able to sing in front of 1,000 people. Somebody who's a fantastic player who's practicing very well should be there with 50,000 people in the stadium, fearlessly perform. That's what we see when people are successful, whether it's a Vaibhav Suryavanshi at 14 years or this Abhishek Sharma. They are fearless and they are successful. Talent is the same. It's not that only one person in this 840 crore people is going to be so talented. Talent is the same. All the BComs will be equally talented. You are all so good in school. You have moved on to college. You'll be fantastic right now. But when you go out to the stadium, that is the corporate world or wherever your career is going to be fearless. Even in your interviews, be fearless. Go on, bang it away. You're talented. Execute with confidence, and I'm sure you'll all be very successful. 50 years is just a path, a point in our journey, and more to come. And all of you, you're also fortunate to be here in this milestone moment. As I always say, 49th run is equally important as the 50th run, but 50th run gives us some joy. Let's celebrate it. And congratulations to the heads of department, Dr. Gayatri and Dr. Geeta Krishnan, for being at this milestone moment. And once again, thank you, Dr. TRV, for being with us here today. And that makes the moment much more, gratifying for it. Thank you very much. May God bless.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and your heartfelt appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now take a moment to look back at our department's golden journey through a special audio-visual presentation.
50 golden years, a journey of vision, dedication, and achievement. Today, with legitimate pride, we celebrate not just the passage of time, but the creation of a legacy. The Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce at Ethraj College for Women. Shri V.L. Ethraj, a legal luminary and visionary educator. From humble beginnings, he rose to become a celebrated barrister and the first Indian public prosecutor of the Madras Presidency. Beyond his illustrious career in law, his vision extended to a greater cause, the empowerment of women through education. In 1948, this vision materialized as Ethraj College for Women, an institution founded on faith, foresight, and purpose. From just 96 students, Ethraj has blossomed into a premier institution of higher learning learning, nurturing over 8,000 young women across diverse disciplines. Accredited with an A+ grade by NAC, recognized as a college with potential for excellence, it proudly stands as a beacon of women's empowerment and academic brilliance. In 1975, responding to the growing demand for commerce education, the Department of Commerce was established. It began with a single faculty member, Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad, and 60 students, and soon evolved into a center of academic distinction. The first batch graduated in 1978, marking the department's early success. The BCom and self-supporting stream was launched in 1981, followed by the introduction of the MCom program and the aided stream in the same year. Research soon became a defining feature, with the MPhil program introduced in 1989. A milestone that earned Ethraj the distinction of being the first women's college in Chennai to attain the status of Research Department in Commerce. Later, the department in 1994 introduced PhD in Commerce. Commerce Ethraj, fondly known as Comet, is the soul of our department. Launched in 1982, Comet has grown into a flagship event that blends intellect, creativity, and community spirit. Through interclass, interdepartment, and intercollegiate competitions, Comet has provided generations of students with a platform to showcase their talents, test their knowledge, and express their creativity. Each edition carries a unique theme that resonates with the times, making Comet not just a fest, but a celebration of student voice, vision, and vitality. Complementing the fest is the Comet magazine, the heartbeat of student expression. Since its first issue in 1989, the magazine has captured the literary, artistic, and intellectual spirit of the department. Over the decades, it has featured articles, crosswords, caricatures, and creative writing, all by students. Special issues have marked milestones, from the Silver Jubilee souvenir in 2000 to the pandemic-themed edition, Sanguine, in 2021. In 2025, the 43rd edition of Comet magazine proudly commemorates the Golden Jubilee, a living chronicle of student imagination and excellence. The department has always embraced the pursuit of knowledge beyond the classroom, hosting conferences, seminars, workshops, and faculty development programs that bring together scholars and industry experts. The annual Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad Endowment Lecture, instituted by our alumni, Mrs. Sundari, a student from the first batch of the department, is a tribute to our founding head and celebration of intellectual leadership. Each year, it inspires students with fresh perspectives from distinguished voices. Our mission goes beyond academic success. Through Illume, a campus social responsibility initiative, students have touched countless lives, from supporting cancer patients and acid attack survivors to championing eco-friendly causes, community outreach, and youth empowerment. These initiatives remind us that education is not just about learning, but about service and transformation. Our students have always been our pride, from the very first university rank holders in 1980 to the many achievers who followed. They have consistently excelled not only in academics, but also in co-curricular and extracurricular pursuits. Equally commendable are their achievements in sports, where they have represented the college at state, national, and international levels, bringing honor and recognition to the department and to the institution as a whole. They have brought distinction to their accomplishments in cultural fests such as Aram and Maitri, and through their success in diverse platforms wherever they have chosen to participate. The true strength of any institution lies in the achievements of its alumni, and our department takes immense pride in its distinguished graduates. Over the past 5 decades, our alumni have excelled across diverse spheres: academia, corporate leadership, entrepreneurship, public service, and social initiatives, carrying forward the values, knowledge, and confidence nurtured at Ethraj. They serve not only as ambassadors of the department, but also as a living embodiment of its legacy, a legacy that continues to shine across the globe. Ms. G. Jalaja, student of the first batch of BCom in the year 2000, instituted the Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad Endowment Prize for the best all-rounder in BCom final year. Our pride, your inspiration, our flagship event serves as a bridge across generations, where the success stories of our alumni inspire today's students to dream bigger and aim higher. Their continued engagement and contributions remain a lasting source of motivation for every new generation of students. As we celebrate our Golden Jubilee, We salute Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad, the architect of our journey and the soul of our success. Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad, the founding head of our department and our guiding light, joining Etraj in 1975 as the very first member of the Commerce Department, nurtured it from its infancy with vision, passion, and determination. Her commitment to academic excellence was matched only by her dynamic leadership. Under her guidance, the department grew rapidly and ultimately earning the proud title of a research department. Her legacy lives on in the strong academic foundation she laid, in the countless lives she touched, and in the enduring values she instilled in this department. The department stands tall on the foundation laid by its dedicated faculty, past and present. Eminent teachers Dr. M. Thoman, Dr. Jyoti Kumraben, Dr. Geeta Shankar, Dr. K. Purnima Nayak, Dr. Sujata Balakrishnan, Dr. Panjabi Mala Devidas, Dr. A. S. Saranya, and many others have shaped generations of students with wisdom, commitment, and vision. We also fondly remember with gratitude the late Dr. V. Punmudi, whose grace and wisdom continue to inspire us even today. Today, under the able leadership of Dr. A. S. Gayatri, Head Department of Commerce, Aiding, and Dr. K. Geeta, Head Department of Commerce, Self-Supporting, our faculty continue to carry this proud heritage forward, shaping the department into a vibrant hub of learning, research, and growth. 50 years of shaping minds, 50 years of empowering women, 50 years of excellence etched in gold. The Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, stands as a living testament of the vision of our beloved founder, through V.L. Etraj. We now step boldly into the future and reaffirm our mission to create not just graduates, but leaders, not just scholars, but change makers, not just professionals, but women of purpose. This is our golden journey, a legacy woven with knowledge, truth, and purpose, born of resilience and driven by passion. As we honor the path we have traveled, we step forward with unshakable conviction. The best is yet to come.
I think in my excitement, I missed out stating something. The department is actually announcing an endowment to be created by the faculty, students, and alumni commemorating this Golden Jubilee. And there's no limit set for the amount. The money is coming in. I know it'll pour. So my thanks to the department heads and the students and the alumni for contributing for this. And I'm sure that this will not be just a matter of endowment, but it will actually inspire the future to remember this nice day, and probably it will help many either programs or student scholarships and things like that. So my best wishes that the collections may do very well, and I'm sure that will be a landmark endowment here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And that AV was truly a journey that filled us with pride and evoked cherished memories. Now, may I request our respected Principal and Secretary, Dr. S. Uma Gauri, to felicitate the department on its Golden Jubilee.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. Honorable Minister and our chief guest of today's milestone program, Thiru T.R.B. Raja, who is the Minister of Industries, Investment Promotions and Commerce, and a respected Chairman, Thiru V.M. Muralidharan, the former principals, Dr. Tavamani ma'am and Dr. Jyoti Kumaravel ma'am, the Vice Principal, Ms. Beulah and Dr. Jayanti from the self-supporting, and all the faculty members of the Department of Commerce, and a very special mention, the head of the department, Dr. Gayatri and Dr. Geeta, who is witnessing the milestone of the department, the Golden Jubilee year of 50 years, which is a beginning of the milestone of this year. And my warm and cordial welcome to all the faculty members, the former heads of the department, Dr. Shanti ma'am and the former vice principal and heading the department of BCom Bank Management, Dr. Usha Priya, the former vice principal, self-supporting, Dr. Marakadavalli, and all the former teachers who had been gathered here, and the dignitaries who had been on the stage, and the guest and the alumni of this department from various institutions, and a special mention to Dr. Avai Kode ma'am from the college, Guru Nanak College, who's a proud alumna, and now all the other proud alumna who's been gathered here, and many students who had been enthusiastically here to participate in various competitions, and my dear students who are behind this program. A very cordial welcome on behalf of our college and on behalf of the Department of Commerce, both aided and self-supporting. It is indeed a moment of immense pride and joy to stand before you today on the occasion of the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce. For 50 long years, the department has stood as a beacon of excellence in commerce education, nurturing women into professionals, entrepreneurs, and leaders of society. At the outset, I express my sincere gratitude to our chairman, Thiru V.M. Muralidharan sir. Your steadfast support and visionary leadership continue to guide Ethiraj College for Women in carrying forward the ideals of our founder, Shri V.L. Ethiraj, and expanding new frontiers in education. My profound honor to give a very cordial welcome, a leader who has fundamentally reshaped Tamil Nadu's industrial landscape with a clear and unwavering focus on public prosperity. The Honorable Minister for Industries, Investment, Promotions and Commerce, Thiru T.R.B. Raja, under his dynamic stewardship, Tamil Nadu has transformed into global investment powerhouse. What truly defines his success is how he has masterfully translated every monumental investment into direct benefits for the people. His strategic efforts have not only attacked lakhs of crores in future-ready sectors like electric vehicles and green energy, but also ensured inclusive growth that brings high-quality jobs to every region. This vision means that a young graduate can now find a world-class opportunity in her own hometown, strengthening families and local economics. Sir, your leadership is a powerful testament that industrial progress is measured not merely in figures, but in the tangible upliftment of citizens. We are deeply privileged to have you inaugurate this historic milestone celebration. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to our vice principals, Mrs. Beulah Jebakumari Shuganti and Dr. M. Jayanti Self-Supporting, for their constant support and encouragement that have strengthened every initiative of this department. I place on record my deep appreciation to the heads of the department, Dr. A.S. Gayatri from Aided and Dr. K. Geeta from Self-Supporting, whose leadership has steered the department to balance knowledge with innovation and to scale new heights of excellence. My heartfelt appreciation goes to the former faculty members and the present faculty members whose tireless dedication and commitment have been the backbone of this department's success. To my dear students, I extend my warmest wishes. You are the torch bearers of this glorious legacy. May you continue to carry it forward with pride and purpose. The journey of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce has been marked by remarkable milestones over the past 5 decades, of which a few incidents can be shared. It began in 1975 with the launch of BCom program, followed by the first batch of graduates during the year 1978. The department expanded in the year 1981 with the post-graduation MCom and the introduction of BCom course in the self-supporting stream. Soon after launching the prestigious Comet in 1982. In 1983, the first set of MCom aided students graduated, while 1984 witnessed the second batch of BCom self-supporting and its first graduates. A significant turning point came in 1989 when the department was elevated to a research department with MPhil, paving way for the commencement of PhD in commerce during the year 1994. The same year also marked the beginning of BCom, Bank Management, which later became an independent department during the year 1997. The silver jubilee of both undergraduate, self-supporting and postgraduate aided program was celebrated during the year 2005 and 6, followed by the creation of eSquire, the entrepreneurship cell during the year 2007. With its spirit of innovation, the department introduced BCom Honors in 2012, which became independent by 2016 and initiated ILUM, the Campus Social Responsibility Project, in 2014. The department further diversified in 2016 with MCom self-supporting and welcomed the third batch of BCom self-supporting, while 2017 saw the organization of its first major conference. I'm sure that all of us have evidence that for the seat of 70, we always get the application more than 5,000 across the state and across the country. So such a proud department, both aided and self-supporting, can be given an applause for it. The department proudly celebrated the graduation of its MCom batch in 2018 from self-supporting before reaching another landmark in 2020 with Alumni Connect, our pride, your inspiration, and the establishment of the cell innovation in partnership with Bharatiya Yuva Shakti Trust, initiated by Dr. A.S. Saranya and Dr. Sudeshina, and now led by Dr. Annapurani and Ms. Sushma Catherine. Each of this milestone reflects a legacy of academic rigor, innovation, and entrepreneurship that has empowered generation of students. Entrepreneurship cell established during the year 2007-8 under Dr. A. Saranya, eSquire has been the flagship entrepreneurship platform of Ethiraj College. It nurtures students into business minds by organizing workshops, speaker sessions, certificate courses, and competitions. The department became a member of National Entrepreneurship Network and linked with global institutions such as Stanford, Harvard, IIM, IIT Bombay, BITS Pilani, and SP Jain, strengthening its entrepreneurial ecosystem, currently guided by Mrs. Anita and Dr. Krishna Kumari. Complementing eSquire, the Innovation Cell was established on March 2, 2020, initiated by Dr. A.S. Saranya and Dr. D. Sudeshina, and is now again guided by Dr. Annapurani and Ms. Sushma Catherine. The cell provides mentoring, resources, and opportunities for students to transform ideas into viable ventures. Through workshops, competitions, and speaker sessions, it has created a robust ecosystem where young women can innovate, design products, and establish startups on the campus. The department's profile stands as a testimony to its stature, one of the largest in this institution, offering a wide range of undergraduate, postgraduate, and research programs. With an illustrious faculty strength, vibrant student community, and an ever-growing network of accomplished alumni in India and abroad, the department has consistently championed academic rigor, entrepreneurship, and social responsibility. Its vision is not only to impact knowledge, but also to inspire leadership, creativity, and innovation in every student's life. As we celebrate this Golden Jubilee, we honor the past, celebrate the present, and envision a future where the department continues to empower young women, shape business leaders, and set benchmarks in commerce education. I wholeheartedly felicitate the department on this golden milestone and wish Comet 2025 Elysium the Golden Verge resounding success. May the blessings of our revered founder, Thiru V.L. Ethiraj, continue to guide the Department of Commerce in its pursuit of knowledge, innovation, and service to society, empowering generations of women to lead with courage and excellence. So once again, my sincere gratitude to all the former principals, the former heads and former faculty members, and the present head heads, the faculty members, and all the research scholars and the students for giving all the accomplishment of achievements for our national ranking. And I wish that this will continue in the coming years and will add much more rank ahead in the future. So once again, I wish them all success and my heartiest congratulations to the Department of Commerce, aided and self-supporting. May God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Now we arrive at a truly golden moment, the release of the much-awaited coffee table book, The Golden Ledger. It is our tribute to the founding head, Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad, and to the 50 glorious years of the department. With immense pride and reverence, we invite our Honorable Minister, Dr. T.R.B. Raja, to unveil the coffee table book. We request Chairman, sir, to kindly accept the first copy. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. I now request our revered chairman, Thiru V.M. Muralidharan, to present a memento to Ms. G. Jalaja, our alumna, as a token of our appreciation and gratitude. Thank you, sir. On this momentous occasion of the department's Golden Jubilee, we are truly blessed to have with us the stalwarts who laid the very foundations of this department and nurtured its growth and with wisdom and dedication. To honor them, may I now request Dr. A.S. Gayatri to kindly take over.
On behalf of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, it's my proud privilege and joy to honor my dear teachers and colleagues who have been instrumental to the growth of this department. They nurtured its growth with wisdom, dedication, and vision. Through their tireless commitment to teaching, mentoring, and leadership, they have shaped generations of students and strengthened the department's academic and institutional legacy. On this milestone of 50 years of excellence, we express our heartfelt gratitude to these remarkable educators whose guidance continues to inspire us and whose legacy will illuminate the path for years to come. Dr. M. Tavamani, former Principal and Secretary, Associate Professor and Head of the Department of Corporate Secretaryship, served as faculty in the Department of Commerce from 1976 to 1980 and head in charge from 1983 to 1987 before being elevated as the head of the Department of Corporate Secretaryship at Editorial College for Women. She was also the coordinator of the self-supporting stream and the director of MBA-MC of the college. She has contributed to national and state level initiatives in higher education, including the 11th five-year plan, UGC committees, and NAC peer team assessments. She also served as the Pro Vice Chancellor of the Periyar Maniamma University in Tanjavur. Dr. Jyoti Kumaravel, former Principal and Secretary, Associate Professor, and the longest serving head of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, joined the department in 1977. In 1996, she assumed the headship of the department, rendering distinguished service with commitment and foresight. Over the years, she contributed to the institution in various capacities, including the Evening College Coordinator and Vice Principal in vice principal. In 2011, she rose to the position of principal and secretary of our college, where she steered its progress with vision, integrity, and dedication. She has made significant contributions to higher education as a member of NAC peer team assessments. Dr. Geeta Shankar, former associate professor and head of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, has devoted 33 years to teaching, research, and departmental leadership, making notable contributions to academic governance. She has also served the institution as vice principal of the self-supporting stream. Dr. K. Purnima Nayak, former associate professor and head of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, served the institution for 35 years, contributing through her committed academic service and leadership. She also administered with dedication key positions as controller of examinations and vice principal of the college. Dr. Sujata Balakrishnan, former associate professor and head of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, began her career in the self-supporting stream in 1985 and from 1988 continued her service in the aided stream. She has served with distinction across multiple disciplines, contributing significantly to the growth of the department. Dr. Panjabi Mala Devidas, Associate Professor and Head Department of Commerce, served with distinction from 1984 to 2020, making enduring contributions to teaching, research, and academic initiatives, and held pivotal roles within the college, including coordinator of the UGC cell, ECPTA, and college committee. Beyond the campus, her dedication was exemplified through 6 years of service as Chief Superintendent for the National Talent Search Examinations. She is unable to join us here today because of her prior commitments. Dr. S. Saranya, former Associate Professor and Head Department of Commerce, joined the Evening College in 1989 and from 1996 rendered a service in the aided stream. Her career stands as a testament to academic excellence and visionary leadership. As Dean of Research and Vice Principal, she combined administrative acumen with scholarly distinction, guiding numerous scholars, publishing extensively, and leaving an enduring impact on the department and college. Thank you, sir. Thank you, dear teachers.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all. May I now invite Dr. K. Geeta, Associate Professor and Head, Postgraduate Department of Commerce, to introduce the chief guest.
It is my proud privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest for this morning, Dr. T.R.B. Raja, Honorable Minister for Industries, Investment Promotion and Commerce, Government of Tamil Nadu.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm hoping you'll get to know me, huh? Because I've been there and listened to all this. So I know what's running in your head. So I'd rather keep it that way. So it's an amazing feeling to be here today at such an astounding haloed grounds in many ways. So அனைவருக்கும் எனது காலை வணக்கத்தை முதலில் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். முதலில் it always happens, this thing is always a bit short. So முதலில் அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். தமிழ்தாய் வாழ்த்து என்பது நாம் எல்லோரும் உளமாற பாட வேண்டிய ஒன்று. இது தமிழ்தாய் என்பது நாம் எல்லோரையும் ஒரே அணி என்றால் அதற்காக நாம் மற்ற லாங்குவேஜ் பேசுறவங்களெல்லாம் நம்ம ஆளுங்க கிடையாதுன்னு சொல்றது இல்லை. நாம் இந்தியர்கள், அதில் எந்த சந்தேகமும் இல்லை. ஆனால் இப்படி ஒரு மொழி, இப்படி ஒரு அற்புதமான மொழி, தமிழ் is basically pregnant with so much to give to the world, right? So Tamil has such innate qualities. Now you'll have to probably next time try and sing the Tamil Thai Varthu along with the people who are on stage. This goes to everybody who's proud about language itself. Language is very, very key. Language is the reason today we are where we are, and language is the reason why Tamil Nadu is unique. Tamil Nadoட தனிப்பெருமையே இத்தனை ஆண்டு காலமாக நமது கலாச்சாரத்தை நமது தமிழை பாதுகாத்ததனால்தான் இந்த அளவுக்கு வளர்ந்திருக்கிறோம் என்பதை நீங்கள் எல்லோரும் மறந்துவிடக் கூடாது. எனவே it's amazing to be here. Of course, the Associate Professor, Dr. Gayatri, my beloved Thiru M. Muralidharan avargal, Dr. Uma Gauri, Dr. Geeta, Dr. Veena Murali, Dr. Beulah, and Dr. Jayanti. Thank you for letting me be here. And it's an amazing journey that you've had over 50 years to come and do what you're doing today here in Ethraj. First of all, let's begin by saluting through Ethraj avargal itself. What amazing forethought, right? What amazing forethought to actually build a college for women way back in the days when he did. It's more than anything, more than the money he spent. அன்னைக்கு அவர் செலவு பண்ண அந்த காசு இன்னைக்கு பலாயிரம் கோடிக்கான ஒரு முதலீடாக இன்று தமிழகத்தில் இந்த இத்தனை ஆயிரம் பிள்ளைகளை வளர்த்து எடுத்து கொண்டு இருக்கிறது. More than that, more than just the money, it's the social audacity. It's the social audacity that he had. He could actually say, no, while the world is saying, பெண்களுக்கு எதுக்குப்பா கல்வி, அவங்களுக்கு கையில அவங்க கல்யாணம் பண்ணாங்களா, குடும்பம் நடத்தினாங்களா, அப்படியே இருந்துறதுதான் போதும், எதுக்கு பெண்களுக்கு கல்வி என்று எல்லாரும் கேட்ட ஒரு காலகட்டத்தில் தந்தை பெரியார் போன்ற ஒரு சிலர் மட்டுமே இந்த கேள்வியை எழுப்பிய காலகட்டத்தில் திரு எத்ராஜ் அவர்கள் இப்படிப்பட்ட ஒரு ஒரு அமேசிங் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட்டை உருவாக்கி அவருக்கு hats off to him, and we should all bow down to the audacity. I'm repeating that it's audacious to actually even think of something like that in that age and day. So, you as the future of India, you as the future of Tamil Nadu should have the audacity to say, why not me? We should always keep asking, why not me? I can do this. Your last frame in the presentation, I think it said, what did it say? I saw the last frame. Last frame, what? It says legacy lives forever. It said legacy lives forever. I don't know how many of you noted that. The last frame in the presentation said legacy lives forever. That's not the legacy of Ethraj alone. You need to tell yourself that my legacy will live forever. That is the way that you need to work when you're in Ethraj. Ethrajna சாதாரணம் இல்ல அப்படின்றத நீங்க சொல்லணும். எத்ராஜ்க்குள்ள எவ்வளவு பேர் வாங்கறதுக்கு இந்த கல்லூரி வழியாக வாழ்க்கையை முன்னேற்றத்திற்கு எவ்வளவு பேர் முயற்சிக்கிறாங்க. அதுல very few of them get a chance to be here. So when you're here, celebrate the cause with which it was created. Celebrate the cause that Ethraj sir had in mind. So you should feel special that you're in Ethraj, and you should also make sure that you give back to the society that gave us people like Ethraj. That is very, very key. So thank you, and good morning. Oh, thank you. Mike sir, Murli sir, வரும்போது மட்டும் எல்லாரும் good morning sir னு ஒரு வாசிங்க. I was quite surprised. I don't see that in colleges. I don't see that in colleges. I see that in schools. So அதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் குறைச்சிக்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அவர் சொன்ன உடனே எல்லாரும் கோரஸ் ஆரம்பிச்சீங்க. அதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் விட்டுட்டு அடுத்த லெவலுக்கு போலாம். And another thing that I want to see happen here is be yourself, right? Just be yourself. This is something all of you must celebrate. Celebrate what you have. Celebrate your parents. First of all, we start from the parents. They gave you everything. They gave you a seat here, and celebrate people like Ethraj. And of course, many, many leaders. I'll come to that now. But celebrate yourself first. You must feel special about yourself. Unless you feel special about what you are, you're not going to go anywhere. Unless you know that you yourself are special, if you don't celebrate yourself, you're not going to go anywhere. So please keep that in mind. This is something which I've always wanted to tell young minds. I keep saying this to young minds everywhere. And Etraj, as I said, you're at 64th in the NRF rank. Fantastic achievement. You've jumped 30 places in the last 3 years. Again, fantastic. Hats off to the faculty who've done that. Tamil Nadu பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இன்னைக்கு இந்திய அளவில் இருக்கும் டாப் 100 institutionsல தமிழ்நாட்டுல 17 institutions இருக்கு. 17 institutions. And this is because people like Periyar and Anna and Kalaignar, and of course even MGR and even Madam Jayalalitha அவர்கள் இவர்கள் எல்லாருமே they gave importance to education. And now our Chief Minister today is a very special day. கல்வியில் சிறந்த தமிழ்நாடு என்ற ஒரு ஈவென்ட் இன்னைக்கு ஈவினிங் நடக்குது. I hope all of you spare some time to have a look at the amazing life that we're celebrating. We're celebrating people who've gone from government schools and have gone to amazing institutions. They've started heading some of the institutions. Some of them are working in amazing institutions in Taiwan, in Korea, in the US, in Germany, in France, in Japan. This is the way we're growing. This is the way Tamil Nadu is growing. And this is what you need to try and emulate. Right? We are all here. முதல்ல எல்லா இடத்துலயும் சொல்றது என்னன்னா, நான் முரளிதர் சார்கிட்டையும் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன், you should start asking your staff also not to read from a paper. நீங்க ஸ்பீச் இதெல்லாம் இனிமே வந்து எக்ஸ்டம்போர் தான் அடிக்கணும். நீங்க யார் என்ன வரணும் தப்பா பேசினா கூட பரவாயில்ல, முதல்ல மைக்கோட பயத்தை மறந்துடணும். மைக் பயமே இருக்கக்கூடாது. ஸ்டாஃப் மட்டும் சிரிக்கிறாங்க சார், என்னன்னு கேட்டுக்கோங்க அப்புறமா. எதுக்கு சொல்றேன்னா எல்லாரும் தெரியும். எதுக்கு சொல்றேன்னா, see the point is all of you study so well, you gain so much of knowledge, but the moment some of our kids go to ஒரு இன்டர்வியூக்கு போறீங்கன்னா அங்க வடவடன்னு ஆடுது. உள்ள போறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே the thought of failure. The same thing happens during examinations, but then that somehow some of you come over. But then many of them, even the best of performers, go to ஒரு இடத்துல போயிட்டு அந்த இன்டர்வியூ அப்படின்னு வந்துடுச்சுன்னா அந்த இடத்துல உதவுது. I think that can be set aside if you give them a mic. First இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாரையும் let's create some many orators, because you need to talk about your life. You need to talk about the lives that have enabled your life today. It is not simply இன்னைக்கு ஏதோ நீங்க உங்க அப்பா அம்மா சீட் படிக்க வச்சாங்க, நீங்க படிக்கிறீங்க அப்படின்லாம் ஏதாச்சும் அப்படி கிடைக்கல. இந்தியாவில பெண்களுக்கு அப்படி வாய்ப்பு கிடைக்கல. இந்தியாவில பெண்களுக்கு 100 வருடத்துக்கு முன்னாடி உங்களை பெண்களை ஒரு மனிதமாகவே மதிக்காத ஒரு நிலைமையெல்லாம் பல இடத்துல இருந்துச்சு. இன்றும் வட இந்தியாவில இந்த நிலைமை இன்னும் பல இடத்துல இருக்கு. You should be socially aware, especially if you're a woman in India. There is a difference between being a woman in Tamil Nadu and in any other state in India. I'll very, very proudly say this. வேற எந்த மாநிலத்திலையும் இல்லாத. Very simple question. வட மாநிலத்துல போயிட்டு ஏதாவது ஒரு பெண்ணை போய் பார்த்தாங்கன்னா முதல்ல கேட்கறது, நீங்க எங்க உங்க புருஷன் எங்க வேலை பண்றாரு, நீங்க எந்த வீட்டுல இருக்கீங்க, இந்த மாதிரி கேள்விகள் தான் வரும். தமிழ்நாட்டை மட்டும்தான் நீ என்ன படிச்சிருக்க, நீ என்ன வேலை பண்றன்ற கேள்வி. This doesn't happen overnight. It takes a century of work. It's taken a century of work, at least in Tamil Nadu it has. And that is why you should be aware of this one number. This one number, it's a fantastic number. I'm extremely proud of it, and I'm also disgusted by it in a way. I'll tell you why. The number is that of all the women working in India, of all the women working in all of the factories in India, ஒட்டுமொத்த இந்தியால பணிபுரிகிற பெண்கள்ல, ஃபேக்டரிஸ்ல பணிபுரிகிற பெண்கள்ல 43% தமிழ்நாட்டை சேர்ந்தவங்க. 43% of all the women. Clear your mind. I'm not saying just in Tamil Nadu. I'm not saying off Tamil Nadu. All the women working in all over India in organized sector, 43% Tamil Nadu la irukanga. This is an extremely proud number. Some might say yes, it is in a way, but in many ways, come to think of it, the rest of India is not giving enough of importance to our women. Correct? So, அப்ப என்ன அர்த்தம்? 6-7% பாப்புலேஷன் இருக்க இந்தியாவுக்கு இந்தியால 43% ஒரே மாநிலத்தை சேர்ந்தவங்க. You understand the gravity of the situation. And this is something, as women of India, all of you must actually look and correct. I'm extremely glad that you're already taking giant steps in different sectors also. In sector wise kuda ipo pudusa AI driven போயிட்டு இருக்காங்க. எல்லாரும் உலகமே AI நோக்கி போயிட்டு இருக்கு. I'm not saying no, but what you do in AI is very, very crucial. If all of you in any stream you are in, Commerce Department oda 50வது ஆண்டு இன்னைக்கு செலிப்ரேட் பண்றோம். அமேசிங் ஸ்டாஃப் எல்லாரையுமே செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணோம் இன்னைக்கு முரளி சார் பேசும்போது இந்த மாதிரி இட்ஸ் லெஸ் விசிபிள் அப்படின்னீங்க. காமர்ஸ் இஸ் லெஸ் விசிபிள், பட் இட்ஸ் ஜஸ்ட் ஃபார் people who are blind of commerce, right? Who don't understand what commerce is. Commerce is everywhere. காலங்காத்தால பூ வாங்க போற பூக்காரம்மா கிட்ட இருந்து காமர்ஸ் இருக்கு. இதுல OMRல இருக்கிற ஹைடெக் MNCs கிட்டயும் காமர்ஸ் இருக்கு. So commerce happens there at your doorstep, and in your hands. If you have an iPhone, there's a loads of commerce in it, including the pain of supply chain, right? So all of this you need to, when you study, if you just read, if you just read, that's not learning. You should think of where you're actually using this. Where is commerce? Nee commerce padikrana verum commerce patti padichu adu use kedadu, real life la use illa. Where are you implementing it in everyday life? If you don't think of it, then it's going to be very difficult for you to execute. So and Murali sir also said we're giving 11%. No sir, we're giving 11.19%. adu 19% சாதாரண விஷயம் கிடையாது. 11.19% of India's economy, Tamil Nadu is part of that amazing giant growth story. Tamil Nadu, ladies and gentlemen, is the engine that's powering India's growth story. எவ்வளவு இன்னைக்கு இந்தியா 6-7% வளர்ந்துகிட்டு இருக்கு. தமிழ்நாடு மட்டும் 11.19. ஏன்னா we started educating our women. I'll tell you why we're giving so much of focus to women, because it's half the population. No brainer, right? It's absolutely a no brainer. And that is why if you look at any number in India, across India, எந்த நம்பர் எடுத்தீங்கனாலும் ஒரு மாநிலத்தோட ஒரு இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸ் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா அது அப்படியே ஆல்மோஸ்ட் டபுள் 1.6, 1.7, 2.1 வரைக்கும் தமிழ்நாடோட நம்பர் இருக்கும். ஜிஆர்ல இருந்து கிராஸ் என்ரோல்மெண்ட் ரேஷியோல இருந்து ஹெல்த் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில இருந்து எதை எடுத்தீங்கனாலும் டபுளா இருக்கும். ஏன்னா நம்ம மட்டும் தான் நம்ம பாப்புலேஷன்ல ரெண்டு பக்கமும் வேலை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. And I must congratulate Etraj for this, as I said, audacious step of our Etraj sir எடுத்த அந்த audacious stepக்கு இன்னைக்கு I heard that you've given a seat for a transgender beautiful human being in this college. Thank you. I must say thank you. This is amazing. This is beautiful. This is brilliant. And this is social justice. This is what all of us fight for. This is what we fight for. When we fought for you women, we also started fighting for our transgender friends and brothers and sisters, my transgender sisters also. Right? This is what life is. Live and let them be what they are, what they want to be. This is freedom, right? This is a free country. And all of you must be clear in your mind that you will do what you want to do. You will wear what you want to wear. You will eat what you want to eat. It's your life and you need to decide what to do with it. Nobody tells you what you need to do. This is what India is. This is exactly what Tamil Nadu is. And for that, you need to excel at what you're doing. So you need to learn. You should not read. Learn where you will actually implement your knowledge into. Learn where it is being used in every single day. So ஒரே ஒரு விஷயத்தை மட்டும் சொல்லி ரொம்ப நேரம் எடுத்துக்க முடியாது. அதனால நான் ஏற்கனவே சொல்லிட்டேன், ரொம்ப நேரம் மொக்கப்பட மாட்டேன். ஆனா சொல்ல வேண்டிய ஒரு சில விஷயம் உங்க காதுகள்லாம் கிடைக்கிறது எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். அதனால நாங்க அப்பப்போ ஏதாவது செய்தியை உள்ள போட்டுட்டு போறோம். அதுக்கப்புறம் யாரா இதுல இவ்வளவு பேர் எவ்வளவு 1000 பேர் கிட்ட இருக்காங்களா, 900 சம்திங். ஸோ அட்லீஸ்ட் இதுல ஒரு 10 பேர் சிந்தித்தாங்கன்னா அந்த 10 பேர் கிளம்பி இந்தியாவோட அடுத்த தலையெழுத்தை மொத்தமாக மாத்துறதுக்கான வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. அதை கேப்பபிளான ஸ்டூடெண்ட் இந்த எத்ராஜ்ல இருக்காங்கன்றது அந்த ஒரு நம்பிக்கையோட தான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கு. For commerce students, you must understand what welfare measure is, right? What is the welfare measure? எல்லாம் freebie சொல்றாங்கல்ல, freebieக்கும் welfare measuresக்கும் என்ன வித்தியாசம் நீங்க புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். When you say ஒருத்தர் இல்லாதவங்களுக்கு கொடுக்குறாங்க, அரசாங்க கஜானால இருந்து எடுத்து செலவு பண்றாங்க இஷ்டத்துக்கு, எல்லாம் ஃப்ரீயா கொடுக்குறாங்க, சோம்பேறிங்களாக்குறாங்கன்னு சொல்றாங்க. எது சோம்பேறித்தனம்? பெண்களுக்கு விடியல் பணம் கொடுத்தோம், எதுக்கு கொடுத்தோம்? we are also quantifying the effect of the welfare measure. விடியல் பயணம், which is a free bus. மாண்புமிகு முதலமைச்சர் தலைவர் மு க ஸ்டாலின் அவர்கள் பதவியேற்ற உடனே 2021 the Dravidian model of this government brought in the free bus service, right? What happens? A woman work in a village travels for free to an urban destination. And you should also know, urban Tamil Nadu is the most urbanized state in India. Tamil Nadu is the most urbanized state in India. In any other state, நீங்க பல பேருக்கு தமிழ்நாட்டோட முழு மகத்துவம் தெரியறது இல்லை, ஏன்னா பாதி பேர் டிராவல் பண்றது இல்லை. தயவு செஞ்சு போய் பாருங்க. கர்நாடகா போங்க, பெங்களூருக்கு போவீங்க, அதுக்கப்புறம் எங்க போவீங்க? மைசூர் போவீங்களா? அங்க என்ன growth இருக்குது? சரி, இங்க ஆந்திராவுக்கு போங்க, இன்னும் அவங்களுக்கு பாவம் கேபிட்டலே இல்லை, அவங்களுக்கு இப்பதான் கேபிட்டல் கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க. அடுத்து தெலுங்கானா போங்க, ஹைதராபாத் தாண்டி எவ்வளவு தூரம் டெவலப்மெண்ட் இருக்கு யோசிங்க. மகாராஷ்டிரா போங்க, ப்ராபப்ளி மும்பை, ஆஃப்கோர்ஸ் ஃபினான்சியல் கேபிட்டல், பூனே, ஓகே, a few other, that's all. You go to UP, நோய்டா தாண்டி ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது. குஜராத்துக்கு போங்க, குஜராத், I'm not joking, go there, go have a look. Ahmedabad, Dholera, now they're building. What else do they have? Come to Tamil Nadu, Chennai, Kanjipuram, Ranipet. We're bringing Tata JLR to Ranipet. JLR Land Rover anga varudhu factory. Ranipet, Krishnagiri, Hosur. You come to Salem, Tiruchi, Dindigul, now Madurai. Again, Tanjavur is becoming a Delta Pagudi, anga kuda industrialization kondaru. Thuthukudi, Tirunelveli, Kanyakumari, anywhere. You just blindly put your finger on the map of Tamil Nadu and you'll see social welfare, social growth, social infrastructure, and amazing industrial infrastructure. அப்ப இப்படி வளர்ந்துட்டு இருக்கு இந்த நாடு. இப்படி வளர்ந்துட்டு இருக்கிறதுனால தான் இன்று இவ்வளவும் சாத்தியமாக இருக்குது. So I must say, why அந்த எதுக்கு அந்த urbanized state போது குவான்டிஃபை பண்றோம், வெல்ஃபேர் மெஷரை குவான்டிஃபை பண்றோம். All this is part of commerce economics. You should kindly listen to just this 2-3 minutes. 888 rupees. The State Planning Commission வழியா நாங்க ஒரு ஸ்டடி நடத்துறோம், scientifically enabled study, in which we found in first phase that every woman saves 888 rupees every month. இது ட்வீக்லாம் பண்ணிடணும்னா நாங்க 1000 1200 அப்ப சொல்லிருக்கலாம். இல்ல, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரிசல்ட் வந்தது எங்களுக்கு 888 ரூபாய். அதுக்கப்புறம் சைமல்டேனியஸா வந்தாலும் அப்புறம் 1100 வந்துடுச்சு. Then what do? We give every woman in Tamil Nadu, every deserving woman in Tamil Nadu, below and the indices ரொம்ப கம்மியா இருக்கிற இன்கம் குரூப், ரொம்ப லோவர் இன்கம் குரூப்புக்கு 1000 ரூபாய் every month கொடுக்குறோம். சரியா? இதுவும் எல்லாம் ஃப்ரீபின்னு சொன்னாங்க. And we called it மகளிர் உரிமை தொகை. I want you to understand politics. I'm not saying come and join the DMK. No, I'm saying just understand politics, because it's people like you who need to decide on the future of India and who becomes a lawmaker in India. Who sets your உங்க தலையெழுத்தை மாத்தக்கூடிய அந்த ஆள் யாரு தேர்ந்தெடுக்கக்கூடிய மை போடுற அந்த இடத்துல நீங்க வந்துட்டீங்க இப்போ. அப்போ you should know why, right? So மகளிர் உரிமை தொகை, why do we call it கலைஞர் மகளிர் உரிமை தொகை? We say that's because the chief minister is saying, I am sorry, dear women of Tamil Nadu, you were the ones who built the state. You were the one who worked, toiled at home. When the son at the home, then the husband in the home went out, did everything, earned money, and put money back into the economy, right? But you were the one who fed them. You were the one who got up at 4 o'clock, cooked up for the kid, cooked up for the husband, and then you also went to work because you are in Tamil Nadu. And then you came back early, you cooked for your kid who's coming back from school, and then you cooked for your husband, and then you slept late and you woke up again. But none of us identified that. None of the previous governments did that. So we're saying we're sorry and thank you. We're saying thank you, mother. Thank you for doing what you've done for this state. And this is what Magalir Urumai Toga is all about. This is what it is about. Summa 1000 ரூபாய் கொடுக்கல, சும்மா 1000 ரூபாய் கொடுக்கல. We're saying sorry and nandri, and we see you, right? It's about saying yes, we see the efforts that you've taken to build this state. இது புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். அடுத்த 1000 ரூபாய் கொடுத்தோமா இன்னைக்கு நேத்து we started in it's 25 months since we started it through the day 25,000 rupees has gone into every account 25,000 rupees அந்த அம்மாக்கு கிடைச்சிருக்கு and then புதுமை பெண் திட்டம் every பெண் நம்ம கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்கூல்ல படிச்சு கல்லூரிக்கு போற பெண்களுக்கு மாதம் 1000 ரூபாய் கொடுக்கும். Now all of this is being given. Why and where does it go? When you look at all this, this is not freebie. This is the welfare measure. And where does this money go? This gives you two things to do. Okay, I'll just close with one last story about what Kalaignar did. Kalaignar is the one who renamed CNC Road as Etiraj Salai. Kalaignar, the phenom who is in 50 years in politics, 5 times the chief minister of Tamil Nadu, he renamed Etiraj Salai from CNC to Etiraj Salai in 89 because he respected what the Etiraj did. So அவர் இதெல்லாம் சேர்ந்து பண்ணது இதெல்லாம். அப்போ இவ்வளவு தூரம் அந்த ஃபண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் வருதுன்னா when you're gaining all of this into the system, so 25,000 இவ்வளவு வரைக்கும் இந்த நாள் வரைக்கும் 1000 ரூபாய் புதுமை பெண்ல புதுமை அப்புறம் தமிழ் புதுவனும் இருக்கு, but because it's women here I'm talking about this. So all of this money gets flowed back into the economy. It comes back into the economy. எல்லாருமே you become individuals. You become into when you put 1,000 rupees in the hand of a woman and say you don't have to go ask for money from your husband, you don't have to go ask for money from your son, then you make her. You get it, you make her, and you give her freedom. You give her financial freedom. Financial freedom எவ்வளவுன்றது அப்பப்போ நீங்க வில்லேஜ் பக்கம்லாம் போனீங்கன்னா தெரியும். இங்க நிறைய பேர் கிராமத்து பெண்களும் இருப்பீங்க நினைக்கிறேன். உங்க பெற்றோர்கள் இங்க கொண்டு சேர்த்திருப்பாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். So that is key. Last story, when Kalaignar was elected in 96, நாங்க போல்ல என்ன தெரியுமா ப்ராமிஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தோம்? Poll promise from the DMK was to give each household one stove. One stove, ஒரு கேஸ் ஸ்டவ் ஃப்ரீ, எல்லாம் இலவசம் சொல்றாங்கல்ல, ஒரு கேஸ் ஸ்டவ் இலவசமா கொடுக்குறோம்னு சொல்லி எலெக்ஷன்ல சொன்னோம். And we won the election and we won, and then the chief secretary goes to the chief minister's room and he says, sir, gas stove promise பண்ணிருந்தோம், கொடுத்துட்டோம், ரெடி ஆயிடுச்சுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு they show him a gas stove. You know, I mean, some of you must have seen that single burner gas stove, right? அது கொண்டு போய் இந்த ரெடி ஆயிடுச்சு சார், இது வந்து I don't remember, ஏதோ 500 ரூபான்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, 500 ரூபாய் ஒரு ஸ்டவ் சார், ரெடி ஆயிடுச்சு. எங்கேயா இன்னொன்னு கேட்குறேன். இல்லைங்க நமக்கு கேஸ் ஸ்டவ் தான் சொன்னோம், ஸோ ஸ்டவ் ரெடியா இருக்கு. இதை வச்சுட்டு எப்படி அவங்க பண்றாங்க? எதுக்கு ஒரு பர்னர் 2 பர்னர் வைக்கிறது தான் எங்களுக்கு தேவை. It is not just the promise of a stove. It is the promise of relieving her from the kitchen and bringing her out. Right? It's the promise. It's the forethought to bring her. இதை வச்சா ஒரு வாட்டி அரிசி வைக்கணும், ஒரு வாட்டி குழம்பு வைக்கணும், ஒன்னொன்னு தனித்தனியா குக் பண்ணணும். அப்புறம் என்னோட ஐடியாவே வேஸ்ட் ஆச்சு. Then she's going to spend the same time in the kitchen, right? அதே அடுப்பாங்கரையில அந்த புகையோட அதே எவ்வளவு நேரம் அந்த இடத்துல பண்ணாங்களோ அதே தானே செலவு பண்ண போறாங்க. அதுக்கு அர்த்தமே இல்லையா? இல்ல சார், இது வந்து 500 ரூபாய், அதுனா 1000 ரூபாய் ஆயிடுது. நம்ம ப்ராமிஸ் பண்ணது ஸ்டவ் தான், நம்ம ஸ்டவ் கொடுத்துட்டோம் சொல்லிடலாம், பிரச்சனை சால்வ்டு. நம்ம கொடுத்த தேர்தல் வாக்குறுதி முடிஞ்சு போச்சுன்னு சொல்லலாம். ஐயோ, அதுக்கு சொல்லலையா நானு? அதுக்கு இல்லையா? அது இல்ல இது அப்படின்றது கலைஞர் சொன்னார்னா that came from பெரியார் and people like Etiraj, right? This thought comes from there. It's about getting that woman out of the kitchen and giving her a இன்னொரு இலவசம் என்ன கொடுத்தாரு தெரியாது உங்களுக்கு பல பேருக்கு. இலவச டிவி கொடுத்தாங்க. எல்லாரும் தள்ள தூக்கி வச்சுட்டு போனாங்க. எல்லாம் பேர் மக்கள் வரி பணத்தை வீணடிக்கிறாங்க. 3300 ரூபாய் அந்த டிவி. அப்போ கவர்மெண்ட் சம்திங் ஸ்பெண்ட் about 3500 rupees. இது ஒரு கமிட்டி எல்லாம் போட்டு பண்ணாங்க. இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் அந்த டிவி ஓடிட்டு இருக்கு பல வீட்டுல. இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் ஓடிட்டு இருக்கு. And what is it? Is it a TV? No, it's a window to the world. It's a window to the world. You see what other women in other places are doing. You see what is possible in the outside world. அந்த தெருவையை தாண்டி போகாதவர்கள் திடீர்னு அமெரிக்கால நடக்கிற விஷயங்களை பாக்குறாங்க, திடீர்னு யூகேல நடக்கிற விஷயத்தை பாக்குறாங்க. They see women going to work. They see women being themselves, right? That is what they see. And the moment they see that, the mother thinks, என்னால முடியல, எனக்கு எங்க அப்பா கூட விடல, ஆனா என் பொண்ணை நான் படிக்க வைக்கிறேன். Right? The moment she sees that spark. Now she's got the time to watch television because there are two burners. Right? Because there are two burners. Because there are two burners, she's got that extra time to sit, put her feet up, and relax for the first time in her life. And open that window to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a call for you to open your hearts to the world and come into politics. This is my last pitch. All of you, each and every one of you, must know what you're working for, must know who's creating policy. Policy written at the highest level is giving you the space to sit here. Policy written by the great leaders of Tamil Nadu, including the one now, the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin Avargal, is giving you the space to sit and do what you want and be what you want. This is Tamil Nadu. Welcome to the new Tamil Nadu, and you will be the next brilliant startup or the next brilliant entrepreneur which is building products for Tamil Nadu, because product nation Tamil Nadu is where we are heading. I congratulate the department for doing all of this and being the first department to have brought in research into commerce. And my parting words is that all of you must take up research, do your own product. Just reading AI is not enough. Do your own product. See why commerce is important. See why AI in commerce is important. And be what you are. Be an individual and celebrate yourself. Nandri, vanakkam.
Thank you, sir, for those truly inspiring and thought-provoking words. And I'm sure that they will carry the legacy forever. We take great pride in honoring our respected and beloved head of the department, Dr. A.S. Gayatri, who will be laying down office this year. I request our chief guest to honor Dr. A.S. Gayatri. As a token of our deep appreciation and gratitude, I request our revered chairman, Thiru V.M. Muralidharan, to honor our chief guest with a memento. Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. A.S. Gayatri to present a memento to our esteemed chairman. I request Dr. A.S. Gayatri to present a memento to our revered principal. Thank you. Now I request Dr. K. Geeta to present a memento to our vice principal. I request all the faculty members to kindly join us for a picture.
Excuse me.
Students are requested to remain seated. We will continue with the celebration shortly.
ஒண்ணும் வேலை இல்லை.
இப்ப இன்னொரு ப்ரோக்ராம் இருக்கு
வெண்ணிலா தரையிலே பட்டாடை அணிந்து ஊர்வலம் வருகுதே. வெண்ணிலா தரையிலே பட்டாடை அணிந்து ஊர்வலம் வருகுதே. வண்ணமாய் மின்னும் நல்லி புடவையில் இந்த பெண்ணிலா ஜொலிக்கிறதே.
அமிர்தவர்ஷினி collection from Nallichina Summit today, Pangal Park, Chennai.
வெண்ணிலா தரையிலே பட்டாடை அணிந்து ஊர்வலம் வருகுதே. வண்ணமாய் மின்னும் நல்லி புடவையில் இந்த பெண்ணிலா ஜொலிக்கிறதே.
அமிர்தவர்ஷினி collection from Nallichina Summit today, Pangal Park, Chennai.
The audience are requested to maintain silence. The program will begin shortly. Everyone kindly be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. Let us continue with our Golden Jubilee celebrations. May I request Madam Dr. M. Tavamani, former Principal and Secretary, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Corporate Secretaryship, Etheraj College for Women, to offer her felicitations.
Good afternoon, girls. I give you a promise. I will not take more than 3 minutes. First of all, I wish to pay my rich tribute to our revered founder, Thiru Letharaj, who has created the citadel of learning, namely Etheraj College for women. And also, at the same time, I would like to acknowledge the contributions made by Mrs. Catherine Etheraj, who is actually responsible for establishing this institution as Women's College. So that should be acknowledged here. And for establishing the department as a part of Silver Jubilee celebration by then Chairman Thiru N. Mahalingam, industrialist, and Miss Eva Matthew was the principal of the college, and the contribution which is made by Mrs. Nirmala Prasad Madam as a founder, head of the department, has actually taken the commerce education to its highest level as we stand on the Golden Jubilee year. And also, I would like to place on record our gratitude to our former chairman, Justice S. Natarajan, for establishing the making the department as a postgraduate department, also starting yet another self-financing course in BCom in 1981. And we started with 50 students in 1981. Today, I happen to look at the student strength, present strength in the self-supporting 50. Now we have reached to 5,000 students almost. What a growth and what a visionary he was. And also I wish to congratulate the department of Dr. Head of the department, Dr. Gayatri, and Dr. Geeta, who are celebrating the Golden Jubilee year of the department in a very great scale. And I'll offer my felicitation to the chairman and the faculty of the department and the students of the present and past. And in particular, I would like to make a mention about my first batch of students, 1975-78, Mrs. Jalaja, the company secretary of the vice president, past by the Parry and Company. And actually, you know, she is not only a gold medalist. In 1975-78, as a first batch of student, she also received all 6 medals and prizes established by the University of Madras, and she backed all the medals. So that actually the benchmark which was set by the first batch of students, 75-78, not only in academically, but also academic scenario, but also in sports. I would like to make a mention, special mention about Miss Joy of 75-78, who set a meet record, A.L. Mudaliar meet record, and which is not unbeaten for more than 2 decades. And all this, you know, since the trend was set by the first batch of students, it continued. And the next batch onwards, the students actually looked up the previous batch and they wanted to establish, break the benchmark set by the CDS. And they also contributed both by the students and the faculty. And let me congratulate the department for the achievements. And not only that, this is the first department which thought about introducing computer basics way back in 1980s. I remember the students, attending classes, and it was taken by National Informatics Center. And later on by, I remember, a leading child accountant then, Mr. S.A. Murali Prasad, who handled the classes, and Mrs. Purnima is here. Both of us, we used to go there on Saturdays for practical classes, taking the students. And the Comet was established in the year 1983-84. And the 83-84 batch of students are very special to me. And I would like to offer my warmest felicitation to Dr. Mrs. Gayatri, who will be laying down office end of this academic year. I know her for more than 4 decades as a student of the batch 1983-84. And that was the time I was in charge of the department, head in charge of the department. And this particular batch, excelled in academics and extracurricular, co-curricular activities. And 83 to 87 batch, in 84, 85, for the first time, we had the March Past competition, interdepartmental March Past competition, and it was held at Rajaratnam Stadium. And the first, the March Past trophy was won by that particular batch of students, 83, 84, 85. And also, the first competition, for sports and games, interdepartment level, also backed by these batches. So let me congratulate the department, not only for their academic achievement, but also for their co-curricular and extracurricular activities and sports and games. And Mrs. Gayatri, I know her not only as a student, but also in various other capacities as my research scholar and as well as my colleague. And she has contributed in the last 35 years richly to its alma mater in varied capacities. In particular, her contribution as Union Advisory Committee member is very significant. And the second one is the Sports Committee member. As a Sports Committee member, she along with Mrs. Usha Priya, who are in charge during that period, actually created a corpus fund, and which is richly contributing for promotion of sports in the college. And on this particular occasion, let me wish her all the very best. And as I promised, I hope I have not exceeded more than 3 minutes. And let me congratulate all of you and wish the students all the very best in whatever be their career. At the same time, as mentioned, not only career, but also in your family life also, I wish all of you to succeed. And thank you, and best wishes once again to all of you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your thoughtful wishes and gracious presence. May I invite Madam Dr. Jyoti Kumaravel, former Principal and Secretary, Associate Professor and Head, PG and Research Department of Commerce, Etharaj College for Women, to extend her felicitations.
Good afternoon, everybody. I feel extremely happy to stand in front of you in participating in this Golden Jubilee celebrations of my department, my best department in the college, I should say. I feel very highly nostalgic. First, our sincere prayers to our founder, V.L. Etharaj, for establishing this institution exclusively for the women's education. Our department was founded in the year 1975. So many have told about the founder head, Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad. Then in the year 1976, Miss Tavamani and one Miss Mary John joined. In 1977, I joined. And I'm very happy that right from the first batch of the students, I have taught them, I have guided them. And Jalaja got the first rank in the University of Madras. And actually, one of the previous speakers also told that time the competition was mainly from the Vivekananda College, because I think Laila very soon became autonomous college, and Vivekananda, Jain College, Queen Mary's College, SIT colleges, few colleges were offering commerce degree. And once we started first set batch, 1978, 77-78 university exam, Jalaja got the first rank. That was not the only year. Year after year, we have been getting the university ranks, not one rank. The university used to announce 10 ranks means minimum 5 to 6 ranks our girls will be getting. It was like that. And one particular year, I don't exactly remember the year, out of 10 ranks, we got all the 9 ranks. So joining Etharaj College itself has become a pride for everybody. All the parents wanted to send their girls, if they choose commerce, Etharaj College Commerce. And one of the VIPs who came for the admission said, Madam, medical college la kuda admission vaangidala pole irukku, unga commerce department la admission vaangradhu da romba kashtama irukku. That was the comments which we were receiving, and I am not exaggerating. We used to get, for one batch of 70 students, earlier it was 50 students, we used to get around 4,000 to 5,000 applications. I think that the trend continues even now. According to me, the major pillars of the department will be the faculty members and the students, two major pillars. Our department has been very, I should say, very lucky to have a dedicated band of faculty members, right from Dr. Ms. Nirmala Prasad, Dr. Tavamani, myself, and then Ms. Ponmudi Vasudevan, Mrs. Purnima Nayak, Ms. Sujata Balakrishnan, Ms. Geeta Shankar, and then Panjabi Mala Devidas, Ms. Saranya, Ms. Gayatri, Ms. Annapurni, with whom I have worked. After that also, now we have another 5 or more faculty members and the evening college staff members, all very dedicated and sincere. And then absolute friendship and then cordiality in the department. It is not an exaggeration if I say Commerce department is second home to all of us. Very, very understanding. I mean, ஒரு ப்ராப்ளமே கிடையாது. டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டுக்கு வந்தா வீட்டில் இருக்கிற ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் எல்லாம் மறந்தே போயிடும். அண்ட் தென் அப்சல்யூட்லி ஜூனியர் சீனியர் அந்த ப்ராப்ளமும் எங்க டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் கிடையாது. என்னோட ஓன் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஐ வில் டெல். When I joined in 1977, head of the department said, we'll allocate the subjects. I joined only on July 1st, but the college had begun by June 21st or so, something that particular year. And then Ms. Domini was handling second year accounts, corporate accounts. Then she said, Jyoti, can you take financial accounts? I said, I'm more comfortable with the corporate accounts. Can you give me corporate accounts? And immediately Ms. Domini, she said, okay, you take corporate accounts, I will take the financial accounts the first year. See, that was understanding between the staff members. That is very, very, very important. According to me, it is very, very important. And then like that, so Ms. Nirmala, Ms. Domini and all treated us like that, Same treatment we continued. Anyone who joins first. So first we ask the priority before we allocate the subjects. Some take accountancy-oriented subjects, some take theory-oriented subjects. And Ms. Gayatri struck to the income tax because every year there will be change and amendments. So we asked her to continue the same subject year after year. That is one thing. And second important thing is my students, highly enterprising students, not only good in academics, but also in the several co-curricular and the extracurricular activities. If any interdepartmental event is organized, now we call it RM and Maitri. Earlier, by different names, we used to call it. But the first prize will be won by the Commerce Department, whether it's Commerce aided stream or Commerce self-finance stream. See, because of the demand for the course, one more batch of BCom was started in the year 1981 as a self-financing stream. It was started with one batch of 50 students, as Ms. Domini pointed out. But now I understand that you have around 5,000 students or so. So the commerce was the first department we started in the self-financing stream also. The same year, we became the postgraduate department also. In 88, we became the research department introducing MPhil, and 94, we introduced the PhD program also. And the students know very highly, very attentive in the class, very well-disciplined set of students, I should say. We had never found difficulty in dealing with them at all. Very, they will listen very well in the class. And even if they're called for some extra activity also, they will say, no, we'll finish the class and come back and participate in the program. Like that, they used to be really studious also. And so they were also able to get ranks and all that. And then now we have outstanding alumni in the sense that whatever field they have chosen, whether it's an academic field, so many of the faculty members of the Commerce Department, Corporate Department, Bank Management Department, Business Administration Department, Accounting and Finance, BCom Honors, are all our own students. Because they were shining very well in the, as the students here, they were able to come back here as the lecturers, faculty members in the department. And some of them have gone to the corporate world. Some of them have gone into the administrative field, some of them in the legal field. I understand that tomorrow, valedictory address, one of our alumni is coming. She's doing extremely well in the legal field, patents and copyright specialization. So we are very proud of our alumni. I just wish the department all the best in the years to come, and that name should be maintained. Maintaining the name is another important thing. And I congratulate Dr. Gayatri and Dr. Geeta Krishnan and all her dedicated staff members for planning this beautiful event and inviting all of us for this Golden Jubilee celebrations. Thank you all very much, girls. Wish you all the best in the years to come.
Miss Mary Thomas, and also Mallika Kambi Prida, the student of 84-87 batch from Bangkok, send their greetings to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm words of encouragement and support. We take great pride in honoring our respected and beloved head of the department, Dr. A.S. Gayatri, who will be laying down office this year. I now invite Dr. K. Geeta, Associate Professor and Head, to highlight the remarkable journey and invaluable contributions of Dr. A.S. Gayatri to our esteemed institution.
It is my pleasure to honor the illustrious journey of Dr. A.S. Gayatri, Associate Professor and Head of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, Ethraj College for Women. Dr. Gayatri's enduring association with this esteemed institution started in 1983, when she embarked on her academic journey as a student, pursuing her undergraduate degree in commerce and then the postgraduate degree. She pursued her MPhil degree under the able guidance of the founding head of the department, Dr. K. Nirmala Prasad. Later on, she earned her PhD degree from Alagappa University, mentored by Dr. M. Tavamani, former principal and secretary of Ethraj College for Women. Her professional career at Ethraj began in 1991 in the self-supporting stream of the Department of Commerce. She later led the supporting stream for 3 years, transitioned to the aided stream in 2000, and today heads the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce. With over 34 years of distinguished service at the undergraduate level and 27 years at the postgraduate level, Dr. Gayatri has been a beacon of knowledge and inspiration, molding generations of scholars. Her expertise in income tax and company law is both profound and widely respected. As a mentor, she has guided 5 MPhil scholars to fruition and continues to nurture doctoral candidates, instilling the same rigor, discipline, and intellectual curiosity that defines her own journey. Beyond her academic contributions, Dr. Gayatri has rendered invaluable service in multiple leadership roles as the Union Advisory Convener, Students' Union Convener, Dean of Students, and Dean of Academics, to name a few, shaping not only the academic trajectories, but the very ethos of students' life at Etraj. Her leadership is distinguished by an unerring eye for detail, eloquence of expression, and a grace that inspires a lot of admiration. As the department today commemorates its Golden Jubilee, it is a moment of profound pride to felicitate Dr. A.S. Gayatri, a scholar who grew here from a student to a teacher, and a teacher who has become an enduring pillar of this department and institution at large. Gayatri, with deep respect and a lot of gratitude, we celebrate your remarkable journey and the indelible legacy that you continue to create. Thank you. We shall now have an AV of Dr. Gayatri.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Ms. Sushma Catherine, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to express our gratitude.
Just a thank you is a mighty powerful prayer. Says it all, Rosie Cash. Good afternoon to one and all present here. As someone who has walked through these corridors as a student and now to stand here as a faculty member, I feel deeply privileged to be a part of this milestone. 50 years of excellence, growth, and transformation. It is both an honor and an emotional moment for me to deliver the vote of thanks on this remarkable occasion, the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the Department of Commerce. First and foremost, our sincere gratitude to the divine for the blessings bestowed upon us, and to our visionary founder, Shri V.L. Etharaj, whose blessings and vision continues to guide and inspire us. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. T.R.B. Raja, Honorable Ministers for Industries, Investment Promotions and Commerce, for graciously accepting our invitation and honoring us with your presence. Our sincere thanks to esteemed Chairman Thiru V.M. Muralidharan for his support in all our initiatives. Heartfelt gratitude to the Etharaj College Management. A special thanks to our respected principal, Dr. S. Uma Gauri, for releasing this year's Comet magazine and felicitating the department with your kind words. I am also deeply grateful to our special guests and my dear teachers, Dr. M. Tavamani, Dr. Jyoti Kumaravel, Dr. Geeta Shankar, Dr. K. Purnima Nayak, Dr. Sujata Balakrishnan, and Dr. A. S. Saranya for your presence at our Golden Jubilee celebrations. It is truly an honor to welcome you back and celebrate this milestone in the presence of those who have helped shape our department. Thank you for the legacy you have built. We are especially blessed to have someone with us who represents the very roots of this remarkable journey, our esteemed alumna, Madam Jalaja Ji, from the first ever batch of the department. You were among the first to walk through these corridors when the department was still sowing the seeds of what would become a flourishing tree of knowledge, values, and excellence. Thank you, ma'am, for your presence here today, which is not only symbolic but deeply inspiring. We are grateful to our Vice Principal, Mrs. Beulah Jabakumari Suganti, and Vice Principal Self-Supporting, Dr. M. Jayanti, for the unwavering support. Our deepest gratitude to Dr. D.B. Usharani, former Principal in Charge, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Economics, and Dr. T. Usha Priya, former Vice Principal Self-Supporting, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Bank Management, for your valuable presence. A special word of thanks to our dignitaries, MOU partners, former faculty members for sparing your valuable time to be with us today. I would like to extend my gratitude to the members of press and media for capturing our special day. Thanks to the deans, heads of various departments, and faculty members from different disciplines. We also thank the students from other city colleges for your enthusiastic participation. To our distinguished alumni, thank you for joining us from near and far. Your journeys and successes continue to inspire current students and reaffirm the strength of the foundation this department provides. We extend our sincere thanks to Dr. A.S. Gayatri and Dr. Geeta Krishnan, Heads Department of Commerce, for their invaluable contributions, guidance, and faith in our potential. Your leadership, dedication, and tireless efforts have been instrumental in organizing and executing this grand celebration. My deepest gratitude to our department staff. You've carried forward the legacy, upheld our values, and brought innovation and energy to everything you do. Your contributions, both visible and behind the scenes, have shaped our journey and are continuing to shape our future. Our appreciation also goes to our title sponsor Suki System, main sponsor RR Academy, associate sponsors Vasant & Co, Anbu Real Estate, CSE, event sponsors Popular Appalam, 2 IIM, LKS Gold House, Nalli Chinnasamy Chetty, Indira Gardens, Tanvi Creates, SLP Chennai, Civil Nest IAS Academy, and Youth Coffee House, and certificate sponsor Sun Growth Academy for the generous support, which has helped us turn our dream into reality. My heartfelt thanks to the dedicated faculty in charges of Comet 2025, Dr. Veena Murali, Dr. Dhanalakshmi, and Ms. Anuja, Assistant Professors of the Department of Commerce. It has been an absolute honor to work alongside such a dedicated, creative, and passionate team. From the earliest planning meetings to the final moments of the event, your unwavering commitment, teamwork, and attention to detail made all the difference. I extend a profound thanks to Student Comet Team 2025, headed by Ms. Roshan and Ms. Nisita, for their unmatched dedication, creativity, and energy to bring this grand celebration to life. Our thanks are due to Bezel Creatives for helping us with coffee table book printing. Our gratitude to Mr. Vijay Kumar and Mr. Raj for the technical support, Mr. Bhaskar from Hema Agencies for handling our printing needs, Mr. Amudan for logistic support, Ms. Radhika and Mr. Balaji for beautifully capturing the special moments that we will cherish for years to come. Your contributions have truly enhanced this event. Thank you to my dear students for being a wonderful audience. You're the future of this department, and I have no doubt that you will carry the legacy of excellence forward in everything you do. As we begin a memorable day, let us aim to carry forward the ideas exchanged during this event and nurture collaboration and growth within ourselves. Let us take this 50-year milestone not just as a celebration of the past, but as a promise to the future to continue nurturing minds, advancing knowledge, and building a community that thrives on excellence and empathy. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this historic day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We shall now break for lunch. The students are expected to come back to the auditorium at 2:30 for the event potpourri. The participants of potpourri are requested to stay back to pick their slots. You're requested to come to the pit for picking your slots. Thank you.